Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Oh my god, that was loud. Yeah, this is great. We're back. And everything is running fairly smoothly. Let's see if I can't find the train that we need to be searching for. No, that's not it. Is this it? No. No, but it might not have made it this far. There it is. Alright, so while I talk about what we're going to do today, we're going to sit on this train. Right about there, that's a good view. Now then, what is the plan for today? Well, we've got the new line set up, and we're going to let this bit in for a bit. I think the first time, so we just unlocked a new boat and a new train. So, sorry, I had a cough. So I'm thinking what we do is we might go through and see if there are any trains that need to be replaced or just getting kind of old and worn out compared to the new stuff we've got coming on the line. Because frankly, like, we're in the age still where every new train is going to be an improvement over the other by a significant amount. So I think that'll be the first part of today's plan. And then we're also going to look at the boats and see if we need to... I did look, and we are making money, I think, on one cruise line. So we're going to look at that. There we go. Oh, look at that beauty. That's our tools line heading off there. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Yeah, alright. This is not going to be money for a pretty decent period of time. So let's pull up the line manager here. Yeah, so at the top we've got our oil train. And then we go down here, we've got the intercity line from Cleveland to Fort Collins. That's making boatloads of cash. Tool transfers also, they're both making boatloads of cash. Interstate Norman to Lexington, that's making good. Fuel delivery, of course, is doing very well. You know, that's making a decent amount. Oil delivery is doing well. But we go down here, what is not doing well? Commuter to Fort Collins commuter. Let's go ahead and sell 2 of these guys, maybe that'll help. Great. Just, you know, increase the time a little bit, that should hopefully start making us some cash. The Eli commuter route is, well, you know, maybe in time. Final delivery for Fort Collins, I doubt that's going to make money much. Commuter Lexington. Let's go ahead and cut down on the number of vehicles here. Just increase the amount of time. Now that we've got these newer cards, we don't need as many of them. Let's cut it down so we're at 100 seconds. That should do it. That's 97. There we go. That'll work. Okay, and then the cruise line for Surprise to Antioch, not great. Oh, and then the cruise line for Surprise to Ellingston is not great either. Or Elizabeth, this is Elizabeth, and it's, you know, it's in the red still. So let's go ahead and manage the vehicles here. So what have we got on here right now? We've got a Riggy. You know what? We'll go and keep the Riggy. That's actually pretty good. Now for the and then the cruise line for Surprise to Elizabeth. No, that's what we just looked at. This is the cruise line from Surprise to Antioch. What do we got on here? Got a Wilhelm. Why do we have a Wilhelm? This is much better. Get a Riggy on there. Yeah. It'll just go a little bit faster, which is what we want. Paint that. I don't even know if it'll paint anything. And then there is one cruise line that is making cash. It is up here from Fort Collins to Oceanside. It's making a decent chunk. And that's with the Riggy. So I'm thinking we increase the speed. It's not that much more expensive, but it will go a little bit faster and will carry more passengers. But we don't really need it right now if I think about it, because we're not making enough passenger output to run it. Now then, intercity to Oceanside line. We've got 22 waiting. You're still using wood-fired. That's a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these inner city lines to replace the trains, I think. If they're not barely making any money, that is. Finances? Yeah, okay, we need to manage the vehicles here. So what do we got? We got the Baldwin, which is fast, but the Mogul, yeah, that is much faster. Look at that. Yeah, that is a much better speed. You know, we're just gonna replace the we're gonna replace the whole shop. Go with new clustery coaches, just 2. We don't need more than that because I mean we don't have any older ones to get. That's a lot of cash. Oh, new plan. Charge forward. Because look at this. The guy's barely making speed. Like the fastest it can go is 20 miles per hour, which is so much less than what we could be doing. And the faster we go, the more money we're going to end up making on these lines. So I think we're going to go through and just kind of increase the time ratio, especially because, yeah, this guy down here is one of the ones making the least amount of cash, which we want to change. So we're going to borrow. Give me all that cash. One of these days I'll be able to borrow without having to, well, I'll be able to, you know, not borrow, really. That'd be the big good news. There we go. We'll check these guys out in a minute here. So they're doing okay. Maybe this one might be a need. Because you're still using wood-fired. Hmm. 8 million, huh? Alright, let's speed it up. Speed it up. Yeah, I think we're gonna replace you because honestly, you're barely cutting even a lot of the time. And there's so many more, like, you know, we should just be able to going faster than this. I mean, I know it's a long route. We have to have 3 trains on here because of how long the route is. That's obvious. So, I mean, right now it's going, every night. Well, 9 minutes isn't too bad, but we could definitely increase that and make more cash. What I should do is, increase the speed on this one, because this one's our bank maker. Even to Fort Collins. It's fine for now. Well, you know, well, now that I think about it, we don't really need to replace any more of the trains. What we should do, because they're fine for now. They're making enough cash. What we do need to do. Oh, that's beautiful. And it's full. That's good. Stay full. Erie, do you? No, you don't need any commuter service yet. What I think we'll do is we might make a tram line from Centennial to Erie, or a bus line. Did I ever get passenger boats going here? No, I don't think I did. Oh dear, I'm starting to see a plan form. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this. Alright, new plan. We're gonna set up some lines over here. Oh well, you know, that was bound to happen, to be honest. Okay, so here is my plan. We're gonna have them come in and out via this route here, and they're gonna be. I'm gonna have passengers coming from here into Boston, and then we'll also have another bus route going from, or tram route maybe, going from Boston down to Centennial, and then another one going from Centennial to Erie and back and forth that way. I think that's our best chance. And if I play my cards right, with this route we could also get fuel coming down to Fort Collins. Maybe. We'll see. Why is this stuttering? You should not be stuttering right now. Hello, game. Why'd you do this? I don't know why it's stuttering on the recorder. It's running fine on my computer. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright everyone, welcome back. I'm gonna hope this holds for the next 4 minutes or so while I explain what I've done. So, we have our first passenger route and truck route coming into the station, dropping stuff off, and then heading up to Boston, where it meets up with some other lines. Yeah, I know there are a lot of them, that all kind of merge in and out of the station here, which I think we might fix in the future to be more like the station down here. I might need a tram, where it's much cleaner. They just kind of come out and go back in the way they need to go. So yeah, that is what we have right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Be very quick about it before the computer decides that frankly it could do better to not work. In fact, hold on. Come on. Just hold computer, hold for just a wee bit longer. We'll be set. I do not need a curvy line. I do. Why must you insist on being so curvy? There we go. Alright. And we'll quickly shoop-de-doop. Let's go to lines, just what we can see. Like that. Perfect. Oh dear. Okay, come on. We're just putting these everywhere, just in case. This one. So when you leave the annex, you're going to come up here. There we go. And then, inner city, when you leave the annex, you're also going to... that's fine, but when you leave, you're going to come out this way. Ooh, that's kind of ugly looking. When you leave West Street is when you'll do it. That! Okay, here we go. Wonderful. That should work a little bit cleaner, I hope. Right? Notice how to do turnarounds in there? Yeah, that should work better. Okay, now we need to get some, In fact, yeah, screw it. This will be a tram line. It's too far away to be, this might become a bus line later on, But for now, it's just too far away to be a bus line. How do they look down here? Inner city. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we forgot to... oh, it's upgraded there. Did it upgrade up here? Yeah. And I should follow inner city all the way down. Yeah. Okay, we'll just put a tram line, a tram building in some here. Like right here should work. Let's get this guy. Let's get 6 of these to start with. There you go. Yeah. 6 of you to start with. You're gonna go down there. And then let's get 6 of you to start with. Oh, 4. You're just gonna be the commuter route in Boston. And this should cover the whole area, right? Yeah, no need to worry about adding on routes then. Okay, and then come on, we've got just a little bit more to do before this is ready to start rocking and rolling. Stop moving. Oh, it's starting to be a little jittery. Oh boy. Okay, we gotta hurry. Right then, so from here, yeah, we'll just have a simple little, oh, it's doing it! No! Okay, well, it's too good to hope for. I'll be quick about this. This will be Antioch. What do I call this? Done any of these in the past? Cruise, shuttle, Ant. That'll be that. I know it's stuttering, guys. Just bear with me for 1 minute. We're almost there. And we'll have 6 of these. Okay. And then we just need to get a passenger dock down here. Oh, so if I zoom in, it's fine. Okay, fine then. Be that way. Oh, well, if that's the problem, there's an easy solution to this. You see, we just kind of go like this. Hold up, just got it. Yep. Try this again. Did I just... no. Fix this real quick. This will be a quick little cruise line from Antioch to Boston, and we'll buy a Frontenac for this one, because I think this will get quite a bit of use. Alright. Cool stuff. color you. Let's take a look at this beauty as she comes out of the port. Oh, there we go. Look at... Oh. That would have cleaved the ship in half, but oh well. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end it for today. We've got all the routes set up, but just needs some time to kind of sink in. Oh god, I need even more cargo. How many vehicles do we have? Oh yeah, that's why. Let's get 8 of you just shuffling back and forth for Boston. That should work. Oh, and this is working like a fine oiled machine. Good show, everyone. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Ayush.